Hello, Eddie Marcus again. Listen, I was just thinking about the ex-president Donald Trump, and I don't know if he has forgot or whether he hasn't given it any thought. But I thought maybe he should be reminded. That is, in my lifetime, there has been several presidents, but there was one that was loved by almost everybody. Yes, there were many people who cared about Ronald Reagan, but as far as caring and having that true love, deep love for Ronald Reagan, couldn't touch it. And you know who that was? That was John F. Kennedy. It seemed like the world was in love with him. It seemed like the people of the world thought that the possibilities for heaven to evolve, and many of them wished it would when he was president. Now that was some love. That's much more than even Abraham Lincoln. But you know what? He made some people angry. And what did they do to him? They didn't care about how much he was loved or who loved him. No, they didn't care about that at all. He was in their way. And they took care of the business. The greatest loving president that the people, or should I say that the people loved in this country. They wiped him out like it was nothing. Kind of reminds me of the story like when the West was won. This is when people were coming to these states or these pieces of land, deciding that they would have a place to put down a stick, someplace that they can get out of the elements, call themselves home. And in order to achieve this, they were willing. They didn't care. They were willing to take out a nation of people if they didn't fall in line. And you know what? While they were out fighting these homeowners, these landowners, while they were out being beat down by those who were taking that land, there were other people of the same clan of the people who were taking the land, who were selling guns, to the natives, selling guns to the Indians. Now, it wasn't that they hated the land grabbers. No, but the thing that moved them, the motivation that got them, was the money. The money. The thing that moved the people to do that ugly stuff against John F. Kennedy was the money. The money. And I don't have any idea what makes you think that you could walk around this here nation, all over this nation, and walk on top of it just like you walking on a toilet. Say anything you want to say. I mean, other folks would try to hide it a little bit when they say something. They got some kind of shame, but not you. You just walk all over this place like you God. And you say some of the ugliest and the most despicable things that make people hate you. And you've been successful in that. You got about half of this nation that hates you. At the same time, you got about half this nation that loves you. But that's a long way. That's a long way from being anywhere close to even Ronald Reagan. But my point of it is this. All kinds of things. You are in a world where you have to be careful. This is just what I'm saying to you. Be careful, Donald. Because whatever you're drinking doesn't necessarily have to be healthy. I know people that left their home, no problems, getting in a nice ride, going to take care of some business, and for 5 years haven't seen the inside of their home again because they had a stroke. They didn't count on it. Nobody knew it was coming. But that moment, there it was. Now, what do? You got to rely on people to do everything for you. All I want to say is, be careful, because no one knows what the end is going to be.